All this over $40? Come on, bro. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a Texas man who paused the date he was on with a young lady to go and commit a very heinous crime after he got ripped off for $40 US. That's right. He's pretty much thrown his entire life away over two $20 bills. Now, this story is really crazy, and before I go any further, let's roll the news clip. If you want to see the clip in full without my commentary, link as always will be in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Date night at Rodeo Goat in Edo turned deadly when 29-year-old Eric Aguirre and the woman on the date parked in this lot across the street. According to court documents, 46-year-old Elliot Nix, claiming to be a parking attendant, came up to the couple and asked for $40. After paying and walking into the burger restaurant,
there was a waiter who knew that the guy was scamming people for parking, and he advised them, hey, that guy is scamming you for parking.
Employees of this smoke shop then watched Aguirre sprint to his car, grab a pistol, and chase after Nix, shooting him on the side of Chartres Street.
Pause right here. Now, the whole thing about fake parking lot attendants, that's a real thing. That does happen. It's not uncommon, but you just got to be aware of what's going on, okay? To do what he did, grabbing your gun and going after him, that is going to be a bridge too far. We'll talk about that a little bit more a little bit later. Let's keep on going.
He later died at the hospital.
The penal code in Texas and in 49 other states and in most civilized countries doesn't give you any legal basis to shoot and kill someone who ripped you off.
Yeah.
Aguirre returned the gun to his car, then to his date at the restaurant, who didn't know anything happened until police put this picture of the couple out the next day.
Imagine going to take somebody's life like on a date. You're just going to do that right quick and go right back to your date. And then you continue. The date lasted for hours, lasted all night. Like, what kind of thought process is going on there? I'm not really sure.
She knows that he was upset and he went after the person that allegedly scammed him. But they went to have dinner, and at some point, the defendant said he wasn't comfortable at the restaurant, and they left.
The date continued hours into the evening, and within 24 hours, two Crime Stoppers tips identified the couple.
She wanted to do the right thing. She wanted to make sure that she came forward and told the police what she knew.
Wow. So that's that is the clip right there. That's crazy. That's totally crazy. Let me come back so you can see me clearly so I could talk a little bit more about this. Yeah, you most certainly cannot do that. It wasn't a robbery, because some may want to try to make it be some type of, they might want to jump through hoops of fire to make this make sense and say, oh, well, he got robbed. He took his money. You could use your gun. No. There was no robbery. There was no, hey, stick him up. There was no threat. There was no weapon. It was like, hey, can I get $40 on a parking lot attendant? It was a request, and he gave the money up. He just got ripped off. The most you can do in that circumstance is call the police and explain what happened. That's all you can really do. Maybe they do something, maybe they don't do something, but you can't go get your pistol, go after him, and shoot him dead. Nah, you most certainly cannot do that. And I don't know if he understood the law, if he really knew what was going on. I don't know, because I feel like sometimes people do things like this and they think they're within the confines of the law when they're really not. We've seen a few episodes, not quite like this, but similar, meaning a gun was used where somebody might think that it's okay to do, but it's not okay to do. Another case in Texas where the guy shot the cheerleaders. He's talking about, well, they tried to get into my car, all this and that and the third. Well, really, it was an honest mistake. The girl mistook your car for her car. She tried to get into it, realized it was not her car, and she went back to her friend's car. He gets out with the gun and starts blasting. You most certainly cannot do that. If there's a guy at your door ringing the doorbell and he's at the wrong house, you're afraid and you're scared, and you shoot through a locked glass door, and then once he's on the ground bleeding out, you shoot him again. The first shot was wrong because you shot through the door. He did not enter your property yet, and then you came back out and shot him on the ground again. Now you're trying to kill him for what? For ringing the doorbell? Ridiculous. People got to use their brain a little bit and not just say, because I have the right to bear arms, that I'm going to bear my arms irresponsibly. You know, shout out to all the lawful gun owners. We don't like when people do things like this that are clearly outside the law. And especially when these guys try to say, well, I got my right to the Second Amendment. I got my right to bear arms. You have the right to bear arms, but you don't have the right to just be reckless and do whatever you want to do. You can't go kill somebody because they scammed you out of $40. And then as I close, I want to say this. Is it even worth it to throw your life away or risk throwing your life away over $40? If I got scammed like that, like here's what I would do. If I was in that guy's shoes, I'm on a date with a young lady. I give some guy $40. I go in the restaurant and then the waiter is saying, hey man, that guy's out there scamming people. If I hear that, I'm like, okay, well, I just got scammed. I'm not even going to call the police for what? $40? I just lost it. I mean, like, what am I really going to do? Like the time it'll take me to call the police, have them come down, go to court, paperwork, it ain't worth $40. I'm going to just not do that again. Very simple. If I try to go up to him and I try to fight him to get the $40 back, I don't know what he's got on him. I have a gun on him, a knife on him now. We getting into a gunfight, a knife fight, some brutal battle where I might risk getting permanently injured or dying for what? At a certain point, some things just aren't worth it. And this guy right here, I don't know what he was on to go kill that man and then go right back on the date, but whatever. I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what said you? How do you feel about this crazy story? A guy going to kill the fake parking lot attendant because he got scammed of $40? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. It's not worth it. I promise it's not. You just got scammed. Just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. It happens to the best of us. Okay? I mean, people aren't beyond this happening to them. All right? This is why I say all the time on my channel, hey, y'all please be aware of these comments, because if you reply to this video and then there's a comment that looks like me talking about, hey, contact me on WhatsApp, contact me on this and that and the third, I'll give you Forex advice, Bitcoin advice. That's not me. Please do not get scammed in 2023. But sometimes people get scammed and they email me like, hey, what happened? I was like, I can't help you. All you could do is minimize your risk. Don't give out too much money. Use a little bit of common sense. But if you get scammed, try to figure out legal avenues to pursue. But if you can't, then you can't. Just take that as a lesson and learn and do better in the future. That's all you can do. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.